So one of the things that we must, whichever way, is really become aware of, start becoming aware of the nature of your thoughts. Are they always attacking, or they're always sorrowful, or they're always sad, or they're always happy, or they're always expectant, or their expectations, or they're always assuming of X, Y, and Z? What is the very nature of your thoughts? And what you need to realize is that you need to get to that place where you start to get clarity. Now, clarity in this world we call understanding. But I urge you not to stand under anything, because to understand means to stand under a concept, an idea, and a belief. We need to transcend concepts, ideas, and beliefs. Transcend, not understand. At the best, understanding takes place in awareness. At best. And awareness is really the absence of thoughts. There's no thought in awareness. Awareness is pure awareness. So what is there to understand when awareness returns? Awareness is pure knowing. It's the essential nature of being. Awareness is the absence of mind, absence of thoughts. Awareness is the essence energy, the presence, which we call God. Awareness is the nature of the mind of God. That's what it is. Once we start understanding the truth, there's a cessation of thoughts. The minute there's clarity, once we get true understanding, there's a transcendence, there's a clarity. And so the thought which sought to understand something ceases, just dissolves. And clarity comes. So think about someone starts to tell you a joke, and they start with a story, and they tell you the names of the characters, and they go down. You're hearing it, and it's coming together as a picture, but you're not getting it. It's not funny yet. The Son of God hasn't remembered to laugh yet. Why? He hasn't got the punchline. The truth is the punchline at the end of the joke. And that's what our lives are. Our lives are a joke, and we only get it at the end, when the punchline. So let's cut out all of this nonsense to get to the punchline. Here's the punchline. You're the Holy Son of God. You fell asleep. You fractured yourself into 9 septillion beings, and you're experiencing your dream of separation through this localization, which appears as you and me and all 8 billion of us on this planet and all 9 septillion throughout the universe. The essence energy of what you are is God. Everything else is laughable. Everything else is a story of biblical distortions. And I hope they write us into the next Bible, because, man, this was a fucking mess. Did we create a mess? We think the previous Bible had horror stories like the book of Leviticus and all the stories of Samson and all the nonsense that happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, up until the time of Jesus, and the horrid crucifixions, and then the horrid crusades ever since. Hey, it's been nothing like the last 2,000 years. It's just horrific. An horrific dream of nothingness. Return to knowing. As you abide, thinking comes to an end. Awareness rises to the surface. The presence of that primordial essence energy of no thing, which contains everything, for all of it is the essence energy of love. I, the dreamer, started the joke. And that joke got the whole world crying. BGs. Punchline, but the joke was on me. I thought I could pretend to be the victim of the world and hold everybody else responsible for killing off the memory of God. Now I return and I realize the joke was on me. I dreamt it all up, all those fractures of me. When I dream at night, every dream character I have, including the localization of myself in my dream, it's all me. So whatever my localization in my dreaming mind thinks when I dream at night, and whatever the other characters seem to be thinking, seem to be doing, seem to be acting, it's all me. I that dreams. As above, so below. That which dreamt us up is awakening each time, each one of its thoughts, which appeared as form, thoughts in form, fractured body minds, through which it viewed its dream from a localized perspective. As each fracture awakens to itself, knows that this isn't real. What is real is that which dreams. And when it dreams awake, right-minded dreaming, right-minded, it remembers itself as that which is the extension of its source, the extension which is the sonship, the extension which is in heaven. And in heaven, there's no you and I, nor a Jesus, nor an anyone. There's just love energy ever extending. And as this fracture realizes it, it aligns with its true self. It lets go, it lets God. It surrenders its identity. Doesn't surrender anything real. It surrenders its illusions. It returns to itself knowingly. It becomes itself knowingly. And now the journey is only reached halfway. And from here on forth, it sheds itself knowingly, passionately through its talented natures, lovingly, unconditionally, with no resistance, with no judgment. And it serves itself lovingly to the world. Does that make you a softie, a people pleaser, a walkover? No. No thanks. Absolutely not. You're not going to interpose. You're not going to project your illusions onto me. You're not going to project your falsehood onto me. Whatever you think is irrelevant. Whatever you think of me, whatever you judge me as, is irrelevant. Because it's not true. Your thoughts about me are none of my concern. I may seem cold and callous. I'm not. I love you because you're the holy reflection of myself. But the part of you that dreams, that is projecting back onto me, no thanks. I am. And the I am recognizes the I am in all of us. I am love. And love recognizes love. Can't self-love. I accept self. I accept the self is love. The love I am recognizes the love we are. And I extend the love I am into the rest of my loving self. And as my Father calls to me and reels me back into his mind, so I reel the rest of my fractured selves into myself through the process of forgiveness, the act of forgiveness, and then the sharing of my passionate, loving nature, my God nature with the rest of myself. And through that exercise, my faith strengthens because the proof is given me. The world which I saw as a horrible place becomes the most joyful expression of being. And I start to recognize my infinite lightness of being. I put down the cross and I spread the light I am. Be that knowingly. Amen.